Can't wait for things to warm up here. Hey, how's it going? Hopefully life's treating you well. Take a look at this. This is what I've been dealing with all week. Yeah, the snow's been a mess. Car is filthy. That's just part of living in the north. You're gonna have road salt and just junk all over the car. Snow's packed in there really good. Not fun. So I definitely need to take care of the exterior, but today we are going to be talking about the interior of the car. I do have a new bag of goodies here from our friends at EVANNEX who have sponsored this video. Got a handful of interior accessories, and some of these are must-haves. And this is the inside of my 2019 Model 3. You've already seen I've got some accessories here where I've blinged it out. I do like my white center console though. That is one of the things I do like a lot, with the wireless charging pad and the vinyl wrap on that. But there's a couple other things that are must-haves, and I'm just gonna go through this box here and see what they sent me. So as I mentioned before, this is a sponsored video from our friends at EVANNEX. Now I will say this, they offered me a handful of items to review. I turned down quite a few of them because I didn't think that you guys would be interested. It wasn't really something I was interested in. These items in this box here are things that I picked out myself and said that I would be willing to review these. And I think you're gonna like these. So I'm actually gonna start with the big ticket item of this whole parts haul, and that is a new center console table where you can do some work. You could put food here, whatever you want. This is what it looks like. This is the carbon fiber version. They have another one that's just a black version. If you flip this over, it looks like this. And as you can see, it does have some pop-out cup holders like that. And this just goes together like this. Put this box out of the way. And now you can put anything you want here. If you've seen my previous video about a work tray that I had here, it kind of attaches to the steering wheel. The thing that, it worked fine, but the problem I had with it is you had to turn the wheel upside down just to get the angled right so it would fit on here. And then it was just here on your lap. So, I mean, I guess that's fine if you're gonna be typing on your laptop like this, or if you're gonna be eating and holding your head over it, that's fine. But this just has a lot more space from what I can tell, and it's just easier to deal with. You don't have to turn your wheel, and technically you could probably drive the car with this in place if you wanted to. Looks like it's tall enough here to where if you had some cans of soda or something, you could put that there and then put a couple more drinks here if you're just taking drinks home to your family from a drive-through or whatever. So in a way, you almost have 4 cup holders up front here. Quality, it seems to be in pretty good condition. This does not appear to be real carbon fiber. It's going to be probably a wrap on top of the black plastic version, which as you can see is here. What I do like about the carbon fiber version, because I said there's two, there's just a carbon and then there's a black ABS plastic like this. If you remove these screws here, you can flip this over and have the black version also. So you could have two different looks to this if you buy the carbon fiber version. If you buy just the regular black version, it's going to be this black on both sides. But these would be, of course, flipped over. You see the holes here. They just would unscrew and then flip it around and screw it in here. And now you have the black version. Quality-wise, it's solid. It's got a handle on the end here. I think it's a pretty good table. I will say this though, price-wise, the black version is, I want to say it's $89, and the carbon fiber like this is $129. I don't know if it's so much better to have the carbon fiber to spend an extra 40 bucks. If you really like carbon, then definitely get it. But I don't have any problems at all with the black version as well. It's functional. It does the same thing. It is a textured ABS plastic. If you don't like that textured feel, then maybe you would like the carbon fiber a little better. Just trying to see what I do like. Yeah, I definitely like the carbon fiber better, but that's going to be up to you if you want to spend the extra money on the carbon fiber, because it feels like it might be a wrap, like a carbon fiber wrap on top of the plastic. And if that's the case, then maybe you could get the black one for $89 and wrap it yourself. Get you know, if you want a different color version of carbon fiber, or you could get just a solid color of the white, whatever you like. I think that would be a good thing to do. Something else they put in this box that I didn't even agree to, they just threw this in for me, which I do appreciate. It looks like it's a window cling for Sentry Mode warning. So it's just going to be a warning that you put in your window that tells people that you have Sentry Mode activated. So let me go ahead and install this and just show you how it looks. And this is what it looks like in the window. It's non-adhesive, it's just a vinyl static cling stick, so you can easily remove it from a distance. You can barely see it there, but as you're walking by the car, you'll see that it's a warning that Sentry Mode is activated. Don't mess with my car, there's cameras recording you. All right, now I've got 3 more items to show you, saving the best one in my opinion for last. But this next one here, I think is also a necessity for the Tesla Model 3 and Model Y, and that is a cup holder insert. As you can see, I've got the liner in here already, and this is just a removable piece that catches a bunch of crap that gets, you know, spilled in here with the drink sloshing around. So I need to clean this out real good, wipe it out, clean it, and then put this in, because this will catch all the grime that gets in there to where you just pull this out and wash this in the sink. You guys know that I love chemical guys. This Total Interior is great for insides of cars like this. So I've just been spraying this in. So just clean this out. Looks good as new. Now I can just drop this in. And look at that. That looks really cool, very clean. It's a snug fit. If you ever need to take it out, it comes out really easily. Just like this. Looks like it'll keep things from moving around in there. That's what these little nubbies are on the sides here. And that's the main point of this thing. The way that Tesla had this, these are huge. They will make every drink rattle around unless you have a large, like a soda from, you know, fast food place. That'll fit in pretty good. But any kind of cans or water bottles, any kind of just slimmer size bottle is going to, look at that. It's just, you know, not held in at all. So that's the purpose of one of these. And now it does not rattle around like it did without. So if you go to the back seat and put down the armrest here, you'll see that there are cup holders here, and they have these little nubby things sticking out also to hold cups in place to keep them from sliding around. I wish they would put the same design up front, but yet they decided not to for some reason. So the cup holder insert is a very practical item that I highly recommend. I think it's a great product. It looks like it does a good job. I'll play around with different size bottles and cans here and let you know if anything changes. But from what I've seen so far, it looks really good. All right, guys. Now, this next item is not the sexiest item you'll find for Teslas, but it is the most practical thing. And I personally picked this myself because it's affordable. It's the most practical thing you could buy for your car. And I just think it's cool. And this is it, guys. The EVANNEX insurance card and license registration holder. This is for the people that like organization. And the way I've got mine set up right now is I've got my registration just sitting in a pile in my glove box. I keep my insurance card in my wallet, but I always get a couple insurance cards. This would be a great place to just keep them all in one spot. Leave it in your glove box or in your center console. It lays flat. You can just pile them up. Each year you get one. You can just put the new one in. And like I said, I picked this out myself because I think it's super practical. I love organization. I hate having my documentations all spread around in there, not knowing what order they're in and where they're at. I'm always carrying a couple different insurance cards, and sometimes the dates overlap and I never know if I've got the most recent one up front or whatever. So I can keep them all in here, put the most recent one here, dispose of the older ones. I think it's really cool, guys. It's under $10. It's great. So in my glove box, I've got my adapter here for my charger. I've got a little shelf that I also got from EVANNEX last year, and it's pretty cool. But like I keep my registrations and all my documents for my car just in here. And like I said, they're kind of laying in here out of order and not very well organized. This is just some junk that I keep inside that just takes up a lot of space. I've got some food menus here for when we're on the go. Got my Tesla manuals and things like that. But let me go ahead and put my documentation in here, and this will just keep everything organized where it's always there. I know where it is, and it'll fit easily in place here in my glove box. All right, and now to my final product, and this is probably my favorite one. This did not show up in this box of new goodies. This was actually sent to me as a gift probably 3 or 4 months ago, and I've been using it ever since. I love it. It's one of my most favorite interior accessories for any car, and they sell them at EVANNEX. I highly recommend you pick one up. I present to you the CYBERTRASH bin. That's right, it's a trash can. I know that may seem underwhelming to you, but until you've had one for a while, you will understand how valuable this thing is. I love this thing. All right, so it's got a spring clip that keeps it closed, and anytime you need to open it, it just opens like this. You'll see what I keep in here. This is the most practical thing. I'm constantly on the road, constantly going through a drive-through, whether it's a Starbucks or McDonald's or whatever. What do you guys do with those little paper wraps that go on the straws? I've been putting them in my little door cubby here and just collecting them until I go inside somewhere where there's a trash can. This I use all the time now. And it's mostly for those little straw paper covers, but there's other things. You know, if you wipe something up here with a napkin and you want to just throw it somewhere, put it in here, and then you can take it inside and dump your trash. I've seen other trash cans on Amazon and all over the internet, and I just never really liked them. I don't like the ones that attach to the back of the seat because I can't really use it. It's not practical for me. And I don't like the kind that hang from your dash like in a little bag. It seems like it's just always in the way. This is the perfect size. It fits pretty much anywhere. It fits in most cup holders, and I'll show you where I use it all the time. Okay, so you could put it in your cup holder. It does fit and it won't rattle around, but that kind of defeats the purpose of having a couple cup holders here for you to be using for drinks and whatnot. I use mine right here. It fits perfect in this little cubby here. It's always there to where if I just need to throw something away, I just drop it in there. I love this thing. It is perfect. And of course, it's portable. So when I do get my Cybertruck, my CYBERTRASH can follow me there and I'll put it in there. Or maybe I'll just buy another one and have one in each vehicle. But I love this thing. All right, so that was everything. If you liked anything you saw today, you can pick it up for yourself at EVANNEX.com. If you plan on spending over $100, you can use my discount code to save even more money. And if you've got any of these and you've had experience with them, what do you think about them? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Are there any other interior accessories that are must-haves that you found that you just can't live without? Let me know in the comments below. And once again, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys real soon. Take care. Have a good one. Bye. Tesla's been doing great in the snow. I took the family to downtown so we could go to some museums. And I just wanted to take this moment to show you how awesome our city looks. This is downtown Chicago. It's beautiful in the snow. This is Lake Michigan, where it's frozen along the shoreline.